Hello again from my front porch. I'm here at the Des Moines International Airport. Actually, it is called the Des Moines International Airport. And I've got to hang out here quite a bit now today because, well, see, originally I'm supposed to go into Denver, Colorado to go to our office out there. And originally I was supposed to be on a plane this morning a little after 7 o'clock that was going to get me to Denver with the time difference around 9 o'clock. No problem. Then I have a whole day of doing stuff out there. Well, that plan got derailed last night because there were big storms that went through Denver, and apparently that screwed everything up. And so last night about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I got a message saying that my flight this morning had been canceled and I needed to choose something else. So I opted to choose one that was going at 5 o'clock tonight. That was still a direct flight from here to Denver, and it would take me right there, and I would get there again. With the time difference, it would have been like a little after 6:30-ish kind of thing. And so got here, that was just fine. But you see, that pesky weather thing continues to be an issue. And so here we sit now. It is 7 o'clock, 7:15 actually, and our plane is still not taking off. And the reason it's not taking off is because of weather again in Denver. And so now we're all crossing our fingers. They say that we're going to start boarding anytime now, and that we are going to take off at 8 o'clock now. With the time difference, that'll get me there sometime after 9:30 or so. So we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens as they predict. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it does. But you know, it is really a very good indication, a really good reminder of the domino effect of how one thing that happens in one place can cause an impact that can be felt in many other places, because, you know, I also hear that there are flights that are leaving from here going to Chicago, for example. I happen to know that one of those flights going to Chicago that I almost booked for was going to Chicago and then was going to Denver. Odds are, when those people on that flight get to Chicago and try to get on their flight to go to Denver, they're going to wind up getting stuck in Chicago, because there's a good chance it won't make it have any better luck than what we're having here. Because again, it's not here, it's Denver that is the issue. But you know, in our lives we do the same thing. In our lives we can get so tunnel vision focused on the things that matter to me. You know, what is important to me. I need to get this done. I need to get to work. I need to cut in traffic. I need to get in line ahead of people. I need to have my tasks done. I need to have, you know, whatever it is. Me. I'm the priority. And you know, there's that cliche in our life that says you need to take care of number one. You need to take care of number one, and that's how everybody should live. Well, no, not really, because if we all did that, there'd be total chaos. The way society really works is when we stop and we consider who else is around us. When I'm driving through traffic, I can be an aggressive driver. I do like to look for the openings and stuff, but I also pay attention. If somebody has their blinker on, they're clearly trying to get over, or the road is constricting, whatever, and I can tell that person's going to need to get over, I'll slow down and let them in. And not because I'm like this overly wonderful person, but because I just know that we're all trying to get to the same place together. Each of us makes those kind of decisions every single day, that we make a choice to decide about this step or that step, this action or that action. And whether we realize or not, the actions that we choose can have an impact on someone else. And then, however it impacts them, that can impact someone else, and can impact someone else, can impact someone else. We call it the butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it. But still, the point is, I call it the, you know, domino effect. I think that's a valid term. But here we're seeing this happen in airplanes, and we've seen that before. If you've flown, you've had this happen to you as well. But I got to thinking how that applies to us. We see it clearly with airplanes, but do we see it as clearly in our own actions? Something to consider. Maybe even something to think about when we're saying stuff on Facebook. But anyway, I'm going to go, because there's always the chance that my plane actually is going to board and take off like they said. So I should be over there when they do that. So wish me luck. And with that, I'll see you next time from my front porch.